All right, a very good evening and a warm welcome to the US-based Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. My name is Theo Williams. We are beaming live and direct from Monrovia, Liberia, folks. Well, as you may know, the campaign for the establishment of the World Economic Crime Squad in Liberia is on as we speak at the moment. And so we've come today to speak of Liberians, to get their own impression or to get their feeling about what should be done to warlords of this country, folks, after years of brutal civil unrest. And so currently I'm at St. Pete, one of the intellectual centers here on Carey Street. St. Pete is the Center for the Promotion of Intellectual Development here on Carey Street, folks. And so, as you can see, the comrades are already in queue. They are upbeat to give their opinion about the subject under discussion or to be discussed. And so, from wherever you are joining us, whatever you're doing, the pleasure is mine to say welcome, invite a friend to come on, and let's follow the conversation. Before me is the very first gentleman who will speak with us. Good evening, welcome. You live on the US-based Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. How are you today?
Yes, I'm fine.
It's a pleasure having you. Let's get your thought on our topic for today. What should be done to warlords of this country following years of brutal civil unrest? What do you think?
Yeah, by the way, introduction, my name is Miracle Brown Weir. I think that those that commit atrocity within the country, Liberia, they should be brought to justice. I believe that, and I think that it will be good that war crime could come to our country, Liberia, for now. And it will be good that those that commit heinous crime within Liberia, they shouldn't go free. They should pay the price of what they have done within Liberia.
You think the court establishment is going to help the situation?
Yeah, I think the court will help, because the court is all about justice. Because if you talk about the war, crime, and economic court, it's all about bringing justice to the Liberian people. Meaning that those that kill people unnecessarily during the war, they should be brought to justice. And those that stole our country money, build horses, you know, they should also be brought to justice. So I think the court will be a good thing for we Liberians, you know, that will bring justice for we Liberians.
Thank you very kindly. Your name again?
My name is Miracle Brown Weir.
Yeah. All right, you're still watching the US-based Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. The comments are in queue. It's a long queue, so we'll do it in just a minute. We'll do it in just a minute. Another gentleman is here. Welcome, how are you? Thanks for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you on the US-based Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. Tell us the name.
Well, my name is Emmanuel M.K. Jackson. I'm the National Chairman of the Unity Party Solidarity.
All right. What do you think should be done to warlords of our country after years of civil unrest?
Well, I think the Liberian government should go on with the TRC report.
All right.
They should implement whatsoever report that the TRC recommended to the Liberian.
You have to please project your voice a little bit. Let's hear you clearly.
Well, I think the Liberian government should implement every court like in the TRC report, because people who kill our people during the civil crisis, they are still following around. Some of them are arrogantly moving around. They don't even have the face to go around and apologize to people. We take power and give it to the same people. Look in the national legislature, look on the Supreme Court, check in the executive. The president of our country is running a diary with warlords in the country after promising the Liberian people that he was going to fight corruption and also bring war crime to Liberia. Yesterday, the government in power now, the former opposition party, CDC, who is now the ruling party, they campaign on the basis of bringing war crime to the ordinary people. They lied to the people. Today when they came to power, they are telling others to bring war crime courts in their country. It's not timely. So when will it be timely? We support war crime court because people like Senator Johnson to be in our Senate, we are against it. I'm a born son of Nima country. I'm a Tabetan Disco. Those who watch me on the video now they know. But I don't support people who kill people in this country. Yeah, George Bullard in the national legislature. He's a killer. He kills our people in this country for no reason. You have Honorable Yaka Kolba. He's in the opposition community, but he's also a killer. We want all the people to come to. Imagine we have somebody that can make Jared or Supreme Court. How do we expect justice to even prevail in our country when we have such a person who has So we are calling on the international community to enforce the war crime court because we don't want people to go free. What about reconcile? I hear somebody talking say we should reconcile. Reconcile what? You can only reconcile when people are willing to identify the wrongdoing.
Okay.
But the people who kill people in their country, they are not willing to identify the wrongdoing. Some of them are even defending what they did. One Senator Johnson went out and tell the Liberian people say he did what he did because he wanted to defend the people in my country. Is that how you can defend people? By grabbing a sitting president to slaughter him? No! No! It was very wrong. Even though it's my kinsman, but I have to say the fact.
Okay.
I have to say the truth.
Thank you.
We want the government to seriously implement the TRC report so like we can be free. Thank you very much.
Thank you very kindly. Well, we'll stay here on Carriage Street at St. Pete. St. Pete is the Center for the Promotion of Intellectual Development. We've come to engage with the comrades. Before me is another gentleman. Welcome. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Let me say thank you very much. I'm Family Prosperous Vonne, National Chairperson for Political Affairs, Granky County CDC chapter. In my mind, I don't think war crime court is timely right now.
You don't think it's timely?
I don't think it's timely.
Why you don't think it's timely?
Because in the first place, Senator Johnson, who is a son of Nima, let us try to understand who gave you the gun to come and damage and kill the innocent people of this country, and why they gave you the gun. Who also prompted Madam Shelley to give 50,000 to a rebel group here. In the day, she said she gave it for humanitarian purpose or purposes. Who gave George Bullard the gun? Yeah, because
you don't think on those bases the court should be established?
On the basis. On what basis? When you have America, when they want to impose on Africa, on the basis of their needs, of what they want, to suppress and make us to be perpetual darkness, on the basis of poverty, they bring who they want to bring in Liberia. Then you talk about people can't afford war here. You must first understand what they're working for. Who gave them the gun to come and fight war? It's America. You think a single individual will just take gun and commit mayhem and destroy life and property here? It was supported by the same America. Then now, if you want to come with justice or establish the war crime code in this place, in the first place, we need to caution what job we can be cautioned about the atrocity and mayhem that he committed. But today in Iraq, when innocent blood was shed, when young people were damaged, when future leader was damaged and placed in the martyrdom.
So in short,
when today I come in,
you want Bagon to be Bagon?
Let me tell you something. That's the reason why we are Liberia.
Okay.
We are a sovereignty state. We take care of our own affairs.
All right.
We are not no more under colonial rule, where people will dictate who they want for them to govern us. One of those days. That's the reason why they say this country is a democratic and independent nation. We came to exist since 1847. The days of America governing this country, then look at what they did. What the implication on our life.
But Farmer, I'm talking about Liberia specifically. Why are you bringing America in this discussion?
Because the war that was fought here, it was supported and it came from America.
What's the reliance to that?
My reliance?
Yes.
The just ended war that was fought, they called the Law Forces War, where Sekou Damate Kone was the head of that war, who gave Damate Kone the financial capacity.
You don't have anything to substantiate that. Let's leave it at that.
No, leave it at that. No, I need protection, man. Don't do that to me. I need protection. Let's look at the situation.
Let's relate the issue to Liberia, Pamela.
Yeah, I come here. Let's look at the situation of Prince Johnson.
We're talking Liberia.
Yeah, we were he calling Tango. Who Prince Johnson was calling Tango. When those were called, when those were needed rescue, who Prince Johnson was calling Tango. Was he calling any African nation? Was he calling any nation or neighboring country? He was calling the United States Embassy.
Thank you,
United States of America.
Thank you.
But let me just say this
quickly
to conclude. We are Pan-Africanists. We believe in Africa. And we believe that no politicians will come and cajole our people here and bring destabilizing activities in this country. Gone are those days where America will come and cajole us and make us to go back to war.
Okay.
That's the reason why they few days, look at the money they just spent in Iran. They spent almost 4.5 billion to support Iran. Ukraine rather. To support Ukraine just for a war.
Let's leave it at
Why
that.
they can't take that money
We have lots of comrades. We have lots of comrades in queue.
To support Liberia.
We have lots of comrades in queue. Thank you, Pamela. Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that.
These are some of the situations. These are some of the situations. They are not in the interest. They are not in the. Gentlemen, protect me, man. You protect them. They are not in the interest of us.
Thank you, Pamela.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. I hope tomorrow you will take me on your radio.
Thank you.
Because there are issues.
Thank you, Famula.
And need to be discussed.
Thank you
very much.
I report for this online platform. I'm no longer on the radio for now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very kindly. We stay as SAMPID. SAMPID is the Center for the Promotion of Intellectual Development. The comrades are in queue. It's a long queue. Let me do my best to talk to the guys. Another gentleman is there. Gentlemen, let's be brief. I mean, just to the point. Good evening, welcome. How are you? Tell us the name.
I'm very fine. Momo Balo from District 30.
Momo, you want to project your voice a little bit?
I'm Momo Balo from District 50.
Momo, what do you think should be done to warlords of our country?
My reason of this support to this worker code. As for me, President, now I'm still here. I was affected from this war.
You were affected? How were you affected?
My mother died from this war. My father died from this war.
All right.
As you see me today, standing speaking here, my children are born. They get grandmother and grandfather. As you see me, I will cry. You see me working today, by the grace of God. My brother, I was so finished with high school, nothing.
Wow.
But now, after the time I used to sleep on the street. Because I was here, I have no backup to go to school. And at the time when I see my friends coming from school, I used to be crying. I said I need to go back to school. And I support myself into school. I was graduating. I don't go on campus. Today, my children can ask me, why grandmother, why grandfather, why that shoe? Not. My mother, my father, my auntie, everybody was affected. Nothing wrong. I can't say coronavirus or Ebola, no. I can't say it. Nothing. October, my father wanted to go over food. Sorry, my brother. Come. The very day I went to go see my mother, I didn't go with my mother. To go see my mother that day. That was the very night. Got my mother through in front of me.
Your mother was killed before you?
In front of me.
Where?
In Greg came a county, Sinje. My father, I believe that you see, I'm more than he.
But then how old were you?
I was 10 years of age. I was a firstborn.
Okay.
So my reason of me supporting this war crime code, my brother is seeing here that, It's not a time for us to do this. There's nothing about time. We need to support. People care our people then in our parents in the country. And they care, they say carry. And the BB car, they pass it all around, we see them. And they go into our working places, they look at us, and fact what we make it for our children to educate them.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I see you're already in tears. It's okay. Never mind. I'm sorry about that. Never mind. You guys have to push back a little bit. We're still watching the US-based Focus on Liberia online television network. And of course, we're live from St. Pete. St. Pete is the Center for the Promotion of Intellectual Development. We've come to gauge the views of Liberians on what should be done to warlords of this country after years of brutal civil unrest. Another gentleman is here. Another gentleman is here. Welcome, how are you? Gentlemen, we have to be a little bit moderate so that we can hear. Welcome, how are you? Tell us the name.
Standing before you, my name is Steven Waters.
All right. Welcome, Waters. What should be done to warlords of this country after years of devastating civil unrest?
No, we are talking. No, we are talking about war crime code. The first and foremost thing we should be discussing how the war came to Liberia.
All right.
How the war came to Liberia. Who orchestrated the war to come to Liberia? There are a lot of people that invaded the Liberian war because of the soul of the judges to be a family. You got people in America wanted for Samuel Doe to leave power. Because they tell within themselves that Samuel Doe was not the rightful person for the presidency at the time. I don't want to be so sentimental or anything, but the Congress got them at the time. They tried so many times to be able to take Doe from power to coup, and they couldn't make it. So they have to go lobby to America to be able to free charter and support me and bring war into Liberia. Most of us wasn't born at the time, or some of us here were born at the time. And bringing war to Liberia, war is not very important. Today, to look at infrastructure that been damaged, people have gone back. I tell you, my little brother too passed off from the war. And I won't stay here and say that I don't support the war crime code, but I will tell you it's not timely now. The best time that we have for the war crime code that when the international community was here, we have all around here. Because at that time, we were on top of security. And at that time, that we were just came for war and the wound was fresh at the time. So if all you have to carry a war crime code on, everybody will support 100%. Each country will support 100%.
Where are you driving?
What I'm driving is this. The war crime code is not timing for now.
Okay.
What I want us to do is this. You see now we are crying now for rest. And all of us telling you say we're crying for pastor leave. Everything. The country is not stable. The economic system now is break down. All the work on the Ukraine something. So if you talk about war crime code, looking to the woman that keeps there, the government herself has to put in first before they support. And when you're talking put in the money, when the government can take that money and use it on school, use it on medication and other things.
Okay.
Then later on, if America
see
you for you to a point, if America see you for you to be able to be war crime code, we'll say no. But let's support it from grassroots all the way to the end.
Thank you.
Then we'll say yes to it.
Thank you. Well, let's take another person. Gentlemen, let's try to ration the time. Let's do it at least in a minute. You can just summarize the point in a minute. Let me talk to this brother. He's been in queue for some time now. Gentlemen, just hold on. I will speak of all of you. Just hold on a little bit. Welcome. How are you? Tell us the name.
Well, I'm Chokon Gregino Gray. I prefer to be called Yellow Machine.
What should be done to warlords and alleged perpetrators of crimes in our country?
Firstly, I am a motorcyclist and one of the veterans of the war.
How were you victimized?
As I speak to you, I only know my mother.
All right.
I don't know my father. My mother told me that my father got killed during the war. And if my mother brings anybody to me now and tell me that this is your father, I will believe it because I didn't see my father, neither a picture of him.
Okay.
So I am a direct victim of the war. But there's the thing. First of all, I want to appreciate you guys that are coming in the field to ascertain the views of ordinary Liberians. Sometimes it's bad for me if I see people making mockery of we who are the victims of this war. It's bad for me because if I listen to some of our friends, some of our leaders that were in authority before, if they come to me and say they want war, I say I've been distracted. You know, like the way you are doing it. You are coming to these kind of places, seeking the views of ordinary people. That's how you do your real investigation as to what a Liberian really want to war country. We support the side of the war country, but we are saying it should not be politicized. Who are calling for the war country yesterday? It is an Kumi. Is it an Kumi not aware that man said he contributed to the war? When it is an Kumi got to know that there's a need that war country be established. So we are telling the politicians, most especially some of our friends that pretending to be supporters of the war country. Just yesterday, Prince Johnson was being here, Prince Johnson was being celebrated because he was supporting the regime. They don't hear anything about war country, but some of them are around here today that are talking about war country. Trust me, tomorrow morning, if Prince Johnson plays supporter to that program, you will not hear talking about war country. But you start making mockery out of with them. These are not fun. You are not helping the situation. Okay. And like I said, I appreciate you. We support the workman code.
Okay.
For me to go graduate, I support the workman code. I don't buy into the idea that it is not down. No. If the international community, like they say, they are willing to support it to the 4 years, we appreciate them. But trust me, there are a lot of factors. How many of us here today can put their finger out the way and testify against Prince Johnson that is so sophisticated? Are you telling me I'm going to raise my love for Prince Johnson? If the workman folks will provide security for me, I can be one of those that will testify and say, I saw Prince Johnson slaughtering people. But how many person in the gathering now with the kind of security situation we have in our country now can match the chance and say, I will come on lock it down, he wants to see around, I will be one of those. I will testify against Prince Johnson. Okay. Are you kidding me?
Thank you.
Nobody will do that. Because it has serious security implications. We want a workman court, but every international community can provide security. For some of us that will be testifying, we will support the workman court. But other than that, we are not willing to risk our life.
Thank you.
There are too many things that Liberians need right now in Liberia, in America, very serious to help us. They help us too many. There are too many things that we need that they can help us with.
Thank you.
Of course, we want a workman court, but our security is very key. Thank you so much.
Thank you very kindly. Great Gino Gray, as he calls himself. We stay at St. Pete, folks, downtown Monrovia. You're watching the US-based Focus on Liberia online television network. What should be done to warlords of our country and alleged perpetrators of war crimes in Liberia, folks? We've come to engage with Liberians. Another gentleman is just right here. Welcome, how are you? Let's do it in a minute because the queue is so long. Welcome, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. By the way, introduction, my name is Romeo Johnny, a proud son of Nima County.
Romeo, welcome. Let's hear you quickly.
My brother, the question you are asking is very important. The question is whether we agree for all, we accept war crime coming now in Liberia. I would say yes, depending whether it's coming with sincerity. Because
when you say sincerity, what do you mean?
Yeah, what I mean is that many times we hear about war country, the only time you hear about it when election is around. That's the only time you hear politicians talking about war country, war country, war country, war country.
All right.
For we Liberians, we agree for the war country to come, but when it comes with our politics into it, if it comes with sincerity, then we accept the war country to come in Liberia.
So can we say background should be background or what?
Yeah, background should be background, but I'm saying if it comes with sincerity, if no politics is into it, if politician is not into it, because the only time you hear about war country coming, that only time, let's say around election, when the politician can hear talking about war country.
Okay.
War country.
Thank you. Your name again?
My name is Romeo Johnny.
Thank you, Romeo. Another gentleman is here. Just back up a little bit. Welcome. Tell us the name.
Thank you. I'm John the member.
Welcome, Maba.
Yeah, representative of District number 7 when it is about the war and economic code in District number 7. You know, this war that fought in the country, it made people today, we have Zokos, we have Zokis. We have people now, you consider to be a brother, you consider to be a sister, but you are no longer free with them. When they leave from when they get a ghetto area or whatsoever from the street, when they enter in the community, they take their belonging and they go sell it for super money. So because of the war that fought in the country, we all are victims. We all are victims. Because when you go from here to Warlords in the night, you are not free. Somebody will join on you. We need a war economic code because, one, we believe that from 2011, I've been in a bunker. I heard from the Congress for Democratic Change. I supported President Weah from 2005 up to 2021. President Weah refused to make sure that one economic program will be established in the country. But because of President Weah's weakness, I chose to support President Theo because I believe that Theo believes in the law. Theo President said I will support Theo because I believe that President Theo when he wins as president in the country, he is going to make sure to the international community, to the international donors, why economic growth is going to be established in the country. Okay. But now, President, we are.
Thank you.
Because we all believe, again, one more. Look, we shouldn't politicize the war economic code. Because there are communists around here when they call and say, we don't need it, we don't need it. We need the war economic code. We all are victims. Today, I should have been a master PhD holder, but because of the delay in my education center, there is no free education in Liberia. Because of the war today, we are at the tension of the country. We need a war economic code. We need an international community to come to our rescue. We need a President Weah cannot do it because President Weah he is in a war. President Weah the war because he refused. The stealing President Weah is aware. The war that took place in the country, President Weah is aware. If the same President Weah is aware of the war that took place in the country, he will be in the bunker to make sure that the war could be established in the country.
Thank you.
Don't be mobile.
Let's try to rush on the time. Another gentleman is here. Welcome, how are you? Thanks for joining us. You're live on the US-based Focus on Liberia online television. What is your name?
My name is Morris Gable.
Go ahead, Morris. I guess you've been following the conversation.
I listened to your questions, and you said, should we forgive the warlords?
What should be done to warlords of our country and alleged perpetrators of crimes in this country?
I believe they should be punished.
All right.
For crimes against humanity. War crimes are not local crimes. They are international crimes.
All right.
And those crimes, when they are committed, it leaves scars on the hearts of those victims. And I'm a direct victim. Because of the war, while fleeing from Liberia, my mother was 9 months pregnant. She got in labor with me, with my brothers and sisters, and I was the only person along with my mother. She died at birth. Get no a thing while she was in pain in the bush somewhere in Guinea. I can't recall today. She died and I left her body there with the baby. I feel that pain. But the fact that some of our citizens from Nima was involved in the war, it shouldn't give me the right to say we shouldn't have war crime code, because if I condone this, I'll be aiding and abetting future crimes. If it is possible, because Queen Johnson killed Doe, Grandina will get ready tomorrow, that children will read the history, they will come back on Nima when the eye and the nose are hurting, the body will suffer, Liberia will still suffer. In this light, we must set a deterrence that there must be a coexistence between Grandina and Nimba citizens based upon the war crime code that will be set up here. The only way some Liberians who were victims of this war will be set up with Queen Johnson, Joy Bode, Alaji Kroma, the late, Damati Kone, the rest and the list go on. But Ellen Johnson said who aided and abetted all pay for the price against the over 250,000 Liberians that were killed.
Okay.
If you do set deterrent, there's a feature and dark cloud are hanging over Liberia. If Liberians are not careful, people will still go with impunity when any crime is committed. So George Weah should muster the courage as he lead for the Body African Summit and request the American government support. There will be a full support, 100% support. We Liberians will not pay a dime. In fact, when a court is established, there will be a reparation. Liberia could demand a $5 billion, a $100 billion for resettlement of Liberia. We will have better hospitals, we will have better schools, we will have better roads. So the workers is very essential for us as a veteran of the crisis that took place in this country.
Thank you. Your name again?
I'm Theo Gongano, around here. Thank you.
Thank you, Gongano. Well, we're still here at St. Pete, speaking to Liberians. And of course, you are watching the US-based Focus on Liberia online television network. Another gentleman is just posted before our camera. It's a pleasure to have you on. Thanks for joining us. What's the name?
Thank you. I'm Samuel D.
You have to please project your voice.
I'm Samuel D.
Go ahead. I'm sure you've been following.
And I'm aspiring for the senatorial seat for most of our country, Cup 2023.
All right.
And my reason for which I want to be a senator is very simple and easy. People need to be serious when it comes to Liberia, the future of Liberia, and the power growth of Liberia. People need to be serious when we are discussing this country. The country belongs to us all as Liberians. The topic of the discussion at the World Economic Council, whether we need it or not, yes, indeed, we need the World Economic Council.
All right.
In the answer of the World Economic Council, there will be nothing straight, nothing good will be done in this country. The reason being is people who have perpetrated this evil into our society, people who have perpetrated this evil into our society, they are all around here to look into government position and coming back to the community, telling our people that look, why economic control is not necessary? Why are you think that it's not necessary this time? Is that because you were part of the war? Or is it because today we are economically depleting our cover, so you don't want the war economic control to come to that door? I'm saying no. And it is predicated upon our lawmaker to enforce the war economic control. Look, let me say this for you, Theo. Nobody can build this country other than ourselves. It's only Liberians who can build this country. And how can we build this country? People that we petition, we make our lawmaker have the sole responsibility into their hand, the matter of authority. To implement this law that will make the country to either go forward or to go backward. And today we are crying for World Economic Council and people coming from all around the corner who are not eating for almost 7 days and saying it's not necessary that we establish the World Economic Council. Who are you?
All right.
Are you a Liberian or are you an alien or foreigner? You're only a foreigner or alien will oppose to the power march of Liberia. And every Liberian will work for the World Economic Council to come to Liberia to set a precedent. Because in the absence, that I always tell people, if we refuse as a country or as a citizen to establish the World Economic Council, the next thing I will be doing, with all my education now, I will want to be a rebel leader. Because that's the only way people come to power. In the form of rebel, when you come, you kill the Liberian people, they war you, or they reward you with power. At the end of the day, you can't surmount war and lead them into agile property.
Okay, thank you.
So we are saying the World Economic Council is unnecessary, and I'm one of those from now to December, as aspirant of most of our countries and race. I will organize people with petition our lawmaker, will demonstrate against them until they sign the World Economic Council. In the absence of their signature or to approve the World Economic Council, we will not give them rest until all of them leave that place.
Thank you very kindly. It's been a wonderful time having you on this network. Let's talk to maybe 2 or 3 more persons, then we wind down at this point. Welcome, how are you? Tell us the name.
I'm Logan.
Welcome, Chris.
I think that I would like to say it is about our decisions. It is moment our decisions that will determine our destination today or tomorrow. Actually, support the World Economic Council. Reason being, I'm one of the veterans when it comes to the issues of the war and economic control. I can flash back those that were born in the 80s. And the war,
specifically, how were you victimized?
Yeah. Actually, I want people, which is my mother and my father, due to the war, we were taken beyond the line, which is beyond the line. We were marginalized by the rebels. We were not going to school, and then our time was wasted. And now, of our age, and some guys of our age now, they have graduated, they have the privilege to lead this country, they went to a high level. They attained high level of education, but due to the delay and the retrogressiveness of the war, carry on backward, so now they are ability to go to school. So for me, I support the war and economic control for those that contributed. For those that contributed to the war, I may say it should be paid. It should be killed because the enemy killed people's life, and it should be an eye for an eye. Because it's the only way that justice can be built for the ordinary citizens of this country. For those that kill people in this country, they must not set free. They must not be punitive free. What they tell the other people, it should definitely come back to them. Okay. The only way that Liberian people will be set free.
Thank you. Thank you very kindly, folks. You're still watching the US-based focus on Liberia online television. Let's talk to this motorcyclist. Welcome, how are you? Tell us the name.
My name is Sekou Ayuba Keita.
Keita, welcome. How are you today?
I'm fine.
What should be done to warlords of Liberia and those alleged perpetrators of war crimes in this country?
Thank you very much, brother. You know, as for me, I prefer the war crime to enter in Liberia because they as our leaders, they are suffering with the citizens.
Oh.
They are stealing from us and getting so many things they are done in the country here that actually they don't want to talk about it. And everybody that talk about it, they silence you. And we know the type of thing that they are doing in the country here, we all know about it. The majority of the Liberians, they know about it. They're stealing and they don't want nobody to talk about it. And getting with the citizens of the Liberians, we are suffering. We are not doing nothing. The sedition, the idea to back of the people up. They don't want to hear about it. None of those people are the people that are in care, they don't want to hear about it because they know those are stealing and those are kill people. They are poor are talking about it, say, oh, Rock will not enter in Liberia. And we are praying God for Rock to enter in Liberia so that with the citizens of the Liberian, we can be free. They are suffering all. We are suffering with so many. The majority of the youth, nothing are doing besides motor already. Nothing we are doing in the country. We are suffering, we tired with this. So we are begging you people so that we drop our army that work will enter in Liberia.
Okay, thank you very kindly. Well, folks, on that note, we want to wind down now. It's been a wonderful time interacting with the comrades here at FEMPED. FEMPED is the Center for the Promotion of Intellectual Development, downtown Carriage Street, Monrovia. Thanks to our hard-working CEO, Mr. Dennis Jar, who is in Atlanta, Georgia, the U.S. Thanks to Head of Operations, Anthony C.A., and all members of the Focus on Liberia crew across the world. On behalf of the team, my name is Theo Williams, bidding you farewell from FEMPED, the Center for the Promotion of Intellectual Development on Carriage Street in Monrovia.